is your alternator, and it's belt driven. This right here is your, you can say, the engine oil filler tube. This right here is your dipstick. On the dipstick, you don't actually have to pull it out, but you explain how you would pull it out. I would take it out, wipe it off, stick it back in, and pull it back out to see if it needs to be oil. If it does, then this is where I put my oil. And then you put it back in. This right here is the air compressor. And it's it's belt driven. Okay? Then after you go in and out, and then you back in, then you're gonna go up. This is your power steering reservoir. This right here, you talk about all your hoses over here as well now, okay? If you talk about these ones that's wrapped like this in the green and all this green right here, those are electrical. Any kind of electrical is no electrical burn or electrical fray, okay? You talk about these hoses right here and say no audible leaks, okay? And then you come down here. This right here, we got a drive shaft and a steering shaft. This right here is the steering shaft. So this is the steering shaft. These are the U-joints. And the U-joint's supposed to be properly greased. Okay? Then you come down here to the gearbox. This is the only thing on the truck that's gear driven. Okay? Alright, and then you talk about these hoses. And the clamps is present and tight. Okay? Then you drop down here. It's called a 3-piece steering linkage. And you tell them I got a 3-piece steering linkage. And then you say I'm going to break it down. This is my pitman arm. This is my drag link. Over here. Go ahead. You see that one over there? That's your knuckle. You can say knuckle or you can say your upper control arm.
Okay.
Okay? And they're holding by the castle nuts and cotter keys. Okay? And you got 2 of them. Castle nuts and cotter keys. Alright? Then you go down. This is the leaf springs. And on the leaf springs, they're not shifted or scissored. They're properly mounted, secured, not bent, broke, cracked, or damaged. You got an upper spring mount right there. And if you can, look back, follow my pen. Whatever this thing is. And this is a lower spring mount. You got an upper and a back here. Lower spring mount, okay? Then you go to the U-joints. Okay? These not U-joints, these are U-bolts. I get them confused. These are U-joints, these are U-bolts. U-bolts are properly mounted, secure. They're holding on the front steering axle. Okay? You don't have to mix in the axle, but hell, the more you know, the more you can get points. This right here, back here is this tire rod. You're looking at the tire rod, okay? And then you're coming out, okay? You're going to the upper and lower shock mounts. Okay, you talk about those. This is the shocks itself. Okay? Then after the shocks, you go right here and you talk about these hoses. These are your brake hoses. You got the regular brake hose and you got an ABS line. Okay? And these are ABCs. Y'all know that? Abrasion, bulges, and cuts. Then you drop down to this canister right here. This is your brake chamber. Okay? Brake chamber. Can you do me and cut it off right quick?